for the afternoon meeting. Let me just get a little hello. If everybody can see here loud and clear. Let's do a little quick little chat. Good to see you all. Good to see everybody. And welcome back, everyone. Josh obviously does the afternoon meeting, but he's on vacation. We gave him the day off. He's been working pretty hard. Obviously, you know that. So it's a nice day here in New York, and hopefully it's nice where you are. I'm looking forward to this weekend because, it's called spring ahead. So remember to turn your clocks up ahead. But we got a couple of really good stocks. I'm actually quite shocked this on a Friday is doing as good as we are today. There was some good stocks. Look at the CLPS. Now, some of you remember we traded this stock not too long ago. This stock literally had a big gap up and ran to $20. Look at the stock right now. She's been on a great move so far in the last 30 minutes. Look at this thing. She started at 480. She's making these really, really nice runs. I'm really excited about this stock going into the afternoon. And we still got about an hour and a half to go with this stock right here. But just overall, for some of you that just joined us and did miss out this morning, just want to go over a couple of stocks that we did trade this morning that kind of worked out really nice for us. Let me just zoom out of here and make this a little prettier. So anyway, a couple of good winners, and I want to keep an eye on them too going into the afternoon. I like Friday afternoons. I'm not always the greatest. I'm not this super excited on a Friday morning, but which is kind of interesting, things started picking up when we got close to the afternoon, like more towards the morning, like 10 o'clock, 10:30, things started picking up. And I was down this morning, and the hardest thing to do is like to dig yourself out of a hole. And I'm going to give you guys a little tip of the day, how to dig yourself out of a hole. Don't try to go all in. Try to just get back to par. Make those little baby steps. Try to get back to par, and then you can get back and be aggressive like you used to. I know you're going to sometimes look at some of these things and like, oh, I wish I was able to, held on to it, but when you're in a hole, you got to dig yourself out of a hole first before you can start getting back to where you're at. So anyway, like you can see this stock right here, SCL. It had all these little shakes right here, and it did that nice little pop, but it wasn't doing anything. It went down, it went up, went down, and then right around 11:30, you just see it just build a beautiful Fausto flag, and then look at 11:40, thing ran from 440 all the way to 580. So nice little mover on that one right there. EBON was the same thing, same exact thing. EBON just like after 9:30, it kind of hovered right there, but then it did these little shakes, boom, did a little shake, boom, did a little shake, boom, and then finally got tired right after 11 o'clock, which we know, the cyber clock, when you're supposed to get in and out of it. All right, so anyway, EBON, just a phenomenal stock. Great winner, great mover, loved it. Clips, by the way, is almost at $6. See that one right there? So we got Clips, we got AMTX, another stock that was good this morning that we traded. You can see this one just long-term. It just had a wicked days. I mean, this thing was just going to 10 to like 16 to 12 to 20. Anyway, look at that chart right there. Beautiful stock. 9:30 ran from 15.70 all the way up to $18.50, and then kind of like made another push right here after 11:30. So there was a lot going on, and I'm not done. Don't forget DBX. DBX was just as good too. DBX, $25 to $27. Look how gorgeous that chart looks. Once again, done at 11 o'clock, which is usually our standards. What else that we had? Oh, I know a lot of us tried to trade this thing, but look at AT&T. Yeah, do we trade brand name stocks? Of course we do. Look at what AT&T did. Went from 9:30, ran from 29 all the way to 38, and it came right back down to, what is it, 29.80? Listen, there's a lot less stocks, a lot more stocks out there with less risk, more reward. RGLS is another one I want to bring up. This one also had a really nice pop too, just out of nowhere. $1.80 just took off, went to 225. I know a lot of us did well on that one right there. And then we had the SOS, that one in the middle of the day, another quick pop at 10:30, just ran from 610 all the way up to about $7. I mean, definitely a lot going on. Bonnie says, got tea when we recommended it and got out with it. Just share that. Bonnie just put that in the cyber group room and then took a small profit. Yeah, I mean, I actually lost 3 cents in that stock because I was in these other positions. I'm like, you know what? I saw it running, and I'll tell you where I got out, and then obviously didn't decide to run. Believe it or not, but I was in the other ones. I was in RGLX. I couldn't trade them all, so it was right here. It had a nice little push, and then obviously the stock came down, and then obviously it ran up again. But you know what? That loss could have been a winner, but if I had it right now, I would have been crushed. And that's the way you have to look at it. All right. Now let's go over on what's going moving this morning, because there are a couple of stocks that are doing well. CLPS, collapse. Listen, stock is a category 3, maybe even a 4. So be very careful of the stock. You got to get it at a good price, and don't trade too many shares of it, because the stock is quite volatile. Like if you jumped in earlier when we were looking at it right around 230, it was hovering right around 250. Look at it, ran to 625. So that one is going on our watch list. AMC. AMC is testing a major resistance levels right here. AMC looks extremely strong going into the close right now. I like that stock. Looks really nice. It did do a little shake right here for about 10 cents. It just popped right there. What's the high right there? 30. Looks really strong right there. Let me see. Do I want to buy? I'll buy it. I bought the stock. I'll buy it right here at 11.27. I'm in. All right. Just got my trade right there. You can see it. Executed my order. Not that much. 1,000. You know what? Let me try to sell it and take a profit here, just for fun. Just to do this, just for fun. Let's go out there. Oops. AMC. Typed in the wrong box. Going to try to see what's going to happen. Is it going to go right there at 30? Let's get out. Let's take a. I think I felt like I chased it. Let me buy it back. I'm like, you know what? We're doing this meeting right now. It just ran for about 10 cents. I'll come back to it. I'll take the. See, it's down 27, 26. Yeah, 30. I kind of chased it a little bit. All right. So anyway, that one's moving pretty nicely. I want to keep an eye on AMC. CYH, another one out of nowhere. This thing just took off and went from 1080 and just ran to 1150. It's got some resistance levels back in January, which is what's it's testing right here. You can see that right there. And actually, just want to show you something really quick. AMC has got a big iceberg order right here. You see it right there for 100,000 shares. That guy's been out there for a long time. I want to see this guy get done first before I jump in. But it does look like a little bit of Fausto flag. He's been out there, 103,000 shares. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the money. For everybody on YouTube and Facebook Live, you don't understand that. That's what you have to figure out. Now, let me see what else we got going on here that I got on the watch list. We're going to keep an eye going to the close. FLR is another one. This thing, the spread's a little bit big, but look how beautiful that chart looks. It's just like, look at that. It's just like, look how nice that is. That is what we want to look for going into the close. You get a little hiccup, boom, it got a little hiccup, it goes up. Trend is your friend. Don't buck that trend. Okay? All right, so we got that one that we're going to put on the watch list. LB, a little expensive though. $61. And OGI. That's the other one right there. OGI is just as good as CLAP. Look at OGI. Nice mover. This is one right here at 2 o'clock. It just ran from 415, 450, doing a shake. Pretty stock right there. Nice little move. All right. So just be very, and it's got a decent spread. It looks like the tier sizes, it's not like it's moving that much, but if you get it at a good price, it looks pretty good going into the close. Got a little more Tesla while it was down. Bonnie. All right, Bonnie, on the Tesla trade. I guess that's a swing trade, right? Not a long term. But yeah, it looks like a lot of the stocks that we traded on the swing trades are coming back, which looks good. Uber looks great. We're doing good on Uber. Blink, I'm doing okay. That backed off today. What else I own? TLRY. DraftKings is doing great. I don't know why I just started backing off, but just broke all-time highs. That one looks pretty good. So our swing trades look pretty decent. All right. Airlines also doing pretty well. Looks like the energies and oils are not really doing too much. All right, everyone. So everyone, anything we're missing? Anything before we go? I think we got. I think pretty much does it right there. Pretty decent list. Good afternoon. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't like to stick around going into the afternoon, but sometimes, you know what? If you got nowhere to go, there's no safer place than being at home than worrying about getting COVID going out there. So that's what I want to keep an eye on. So anyway, let's keep an eye on this AMC because I really, really kind of like the way it's trending. I'm going to see what's going on with the seller right here. He just added some more shares to 100, but this guy gets done. I can see the stock going up to, about 25-cent move. It looks like it's moving in 10-cent intervals. You got another 200,000 shares seller out here at 11.49. All right, cyber traders and fellow traders on YouTube, Facebook Live. Don't forget us, like us, friend us. Click on that little alarm for the alert if you want to join us. $9 trial. Everyone else here in the Cyber Group room, let's have some fun. Let's make some money. Lewis, one last stock before we leave. He says, could you check out the DDD? Absolutely. Yep, good call on that one. Definitely. DDD looks really nice. Just be careful. It's a little bit more of a brand name stock. Okay? Stock moves pretty quickly. Big spread. It's a little on the expensive side. But definitely a good call. That stock took a major hit. Major hit. All right, everybody. Good luck. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to turn back your clocks. We'll see you back here on Monday. Cyber traders, you see something, you say something in the room. All right? So let's enjoy the last 30 minutes of the close. I mean, the last hour and 20 minutes into the close. Bye-bye.